Attention.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary folks, and everyone on the gender spectrum to the most blockbuster night in HCPW history. I am your one of them commentary team for the evening, jubvno, and we are live, as always, from the Brighton Center, and this packed house here tonight in Brighton, England, is in anticipation for the main event of the evening, as Apollo Crews finally gets his shot as he goes one-on-one with the ring general Walter for the Honor Championship Pro Wrestling Global Championship. But that's not the only title defense here tonight, as we are kicking off tonight hot as the debuting Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens look to end the Tag Team Championship reign of Dishonour's Azrael Hendricks and Outlaw Ace before their reign has even truly begun. And as I said, we are kicking the night off hot with the HCPW Tag Team Championship matchup. Making their debuts here tonight, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, some of the only men to ever main event WrestleMania in a tag team championship matchup, that honor being shared with them by Jimmy and Jay, the Usos. But it was that night at WrestleMania 39 for the WWE Undisputed Tag Team Championships, where Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens walked out on top, winning the tag titles on the grandest stage of them all. But tonight, it is not WrestleMania. They are not facing the Usos. They're facing a whole different beast, whole different opponent, whole different challenge in Azrael Hendricks and Outlaw Ace for the HCPW Tag Team Championship. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, they faced a lot of tag teams, but I don't know if they've ever faced any two men that are as willing to bend the rules as Outlaw Ace and Azrael Hendricks, the current HCPW Tag Team Champions. These two men outlasted, I believe it was 7 other tag teams in the HCPW Tag Team Championship tournament in order to win those tag team championships, last beating the team of Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa DIY at our first ever pay-per-view event. Cocaine makes you so fucking boring. And these two men here tonight making their first appearance with those tag team championships. And look at the new attires of Outlaw Ace and Azrael Hendricks here tonight. But tonight, it is their first defense. The nerves of these two have got to be off the charts. Not only is it their first title defense, they are facing two men that have really shaped their careers. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are inspirations for Outlaw Ace and Azrael Hendricks. These two men going up against inspirations for them to get into the wrestling business, to become a tag team. And look at Kevin Owens out there. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, they are ready for this matchup here against Azrael Hendricks and Outlaw Ace. Tag Team Championships, of course, on the line. There you see them. The HCPW Tag Team Championships. This matchup helped be made by Wyatt Danger of the Dangers, helping Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens get this tag title match. So you see Dishonor handing off the tag titles to the official, who raises them up in the center of the ring. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens know exactly what they're fighting for. Dishonor know what they're fighting for. Here we go. The bell has sounded. We are underway. Sami Zayn immediately with just a straight punch to the jaw of Azrael Hendricks, but Hendricks throws Sami into the corner, turns him around, and wait a minute, Azrael Hendricks shoots him into the buckles, grabs him from behind, German suplex from Azrael Hendricks, dropping Sami Zayn on the top of his head. And Azrael Hendricks and Outlaw Ace, they have got to be on top of their game in this matchup tonight. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are not going to make as many mistakes as Outlaw Ace and Azrael Hendricks would want them to make. They have to be at the very top of their game. There's no real if I'm trying to find the words, there's no real like hiccups that they could really take advantage of. Springboard dropkick there from Azrael Hendricks. They just have to keep on the attack like they're doing right now. As Azrael Hendricks grabbing Sami Zayn, but Sami Zayn able to get an elbow into the jaw of Azrael Hendricks. Sami Zayn now shoots Hendricks off the ropes, and a calf kick from Sami Zayn. But Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, they are going to bring that fight right back to the team of Dishonor here. And look at Kevin Owens with a right hand to Azrael Hendricks as he hits the buckles. But that may have been a mistake in the game plan. I was talking about how you rarely see mistakes from Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens as a tag team, but I did not say you would not see any mistakes. That right there could have been a mistake on the part of Kevin Owens, getting Azrael Hendricks out of that corner, allowing him to recover a bit quicker from the onslaught of Sami Zayn, and allowing him to get that lariat off before a tag to Outlaw Ace. Now a tag back to Azrael Hendricks, and wait a minute. Drop toe hold, Azrael Hendricks, double foot stomp to the back, and wait a minute. Talking some shit to Sami Zayn as Outlaw Ace comes in with a knee strike to the side of the head of Sami. Now Azrael Hendricks, Outlaw Ace are firmly in control. Reverse DDT to Sami Zayn from Azrael Hendricks. Cover, not hooking the leg. I said last week on the show a lot, you gotta hook the leg. But Azrael Hendricks, even if you don't think you're going to get that pinfall, but Hendricks with a nice hip toss into the knee strike. But Azrael Hendricks letting Sami Zayn get that tag to Kevin Owens, and a running Meteora to Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens was occupied with the official, trying to get out of the way of Sami Zayn, and you saw that cost Kevin Owens there, as Azrael Hendricks with a Meteora. Now Azrael Hendricks, wait a minute, striking combination ending in a knee strike. Sami Zayn in the corner of Dishonor, wait a minute. Azrael Hendricks was looking to keep on the attack, but Kevin Owens able to reverse. Now Kevin Owens with the leg of Azrael Hendricks, and Owens beating at the knee of Hendricks there. The punk rock diva getting their knees chopped at, but Azrael Hendricks able to kick off Kevin Owens. Wait a minute, grabbing Sami Zayn again, tossing Sami over the top. Azrael Hendricks went for a disaster kick there, but Kevin Owens stayed put across the ring. Smart strategy there from Kevin Owens. I was trying to say before, a nice back elbow there from Owens, the prize fighter, but gets kicked off by Hendricks again. Azrael Hendricks, they got to make the tag. They've got to make the tag, and I think that's what they're about to do here. To the Natural Born Thriller, tag has been made. Hendricks, a punch to the head. Ace is now talking some trash to Sami Zayn. Poetry in motion. Outlaw Ace throwing his body at Kevin Owens. Owens rolls out of the ring. Outlaw Ace, wait a minute. Outlaw Ace trying to psych out Kevin Owens there. Wait a minute. Uppercut, kicks at the knee, and oh my God. DDT on the floor to Kevin Owens from the Natural Born Thriller. Outlaw Ace grabbing Owens now and just tossing him across the arena floor, almost into the steps. It looked like the back of Owens' head may have hit the steel steps. Count of 5 as Outlaw Ace with an elbow drop to Kevin Owens on the floor. Ace dragging Owens up, grabbing him by the back of the head, but Owens able to get the elbows into the midsection of Outlaw Ace. Count of 8 now on the outside. Owens back in the ring. Outlaw Ace slides back in. The official got in the way. The official got in the way. Now a forearm smash from Owens, and Owens with a lariat there. The Outlaw Ace is now a tag to Sami Zayn. I think we have seen all 4 possible matchup combinations as of this moment, with Sami Zayn and Outlaw Ace being the legal men in this matchup. Lariat from Sami, hooking the leg 1, but no, only a 1 count. Outlaw Ace able to power out at a 1 count. Zayn and Owens. Again, that experience factor of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens coming into play. Outlaw Ace able to dodge whatever attack Sami Zayn was going for with an elbow and a float over Russian leg sweep there. Oh, to the outside goes Sami Zayn. Outlaw Ace catches him on the apron with a nice right hand, but Sami Zayn able to hang Outlaw Ace up on the top rope there with that hot shot. But wait, Outlaw Ace just throws his body at the opponents and prays it does damage. And 9 times out of 10, when it connects, it does. Especially right there with that casket drop from Outlaw Ace, dodging Kevin Owens as he tried to grab him. But wait a minute, could have been a smart strategy there as Sami Zayn. Outlaw Ace, he was ready for something, but Kevin Owens grabbing at him turned his attention away from Sami Zayn. And now another shot from Kevin Owens. Owens' anger is getting the better of him here. As wait a minute, Sami Zayn off the middle rope with a double axe handle. Azrael Hendricks should have been looking to drag Sami off the middle rope, but Sami saw it coming. But Outlaw Ace reversing the Irish whip. Big knee in the corner, and a short arm clothesline. Shades of CM Punk, another inspiration for the team of Azrael Hendricks and Outlaw Ace. Went for that drop kick on Owens, but Owens able to move out the way. Owens went for a lariat, but Outlaw Ace, wait a minute, Outlaw Ace, pile driver to Kevin Owens in the HCPW ring, and Owens having to roll out of the ring. Kevin Owens, he's dazed on the outside. I don't think he was ready for that pile driver, but he's back up on the apron as Sami Zayn with a calf kick to Outlaw Ace. But wait a minute, Outlaw Ace, what is this? Saito suplex, backdrop driver on the floor. The back of Sami's head just collided with the arena floor. Holy shit. And now Outlaw Ace just slamming the back of Sami Zayn's head into the floor again, but Zayn able to get a foot up. Sami Zayn with a European uppercut on the floor now. Sami Zayn stomping Outlaw Ace over. I think that's a count of 4 from the official. Count of 5 now from the official on the outside. These two men got to get back in the ring. Count of 6. Outlaw Ace sends Sami Zayn back in. Outlaw Ace climbing back on the apron himself. Gets back in the ring himself, but Sami Zayn went to catch him. No, Outlaw Ace with a punch of his own. Outlaw Ace jumps up the downward elbows into that spinning roundhouse kick. Covered by Outlaw Ace. Sami Zayn. Hendricks kicked the foot out from underneath the bottom rope there, but only a count of 1 as Sami Zayn powers out. Now Outlaw Ace, what is this? Outlaw Ace, wait a minute. Duplex, no, Falcon Arrow from Outlaw Ace, driving Sami Zayn into the mat, and Outlaw Ace to the apron. Runs at Kevin Owens, but drops off Kevin Owens. Outlaw Ace could have been looking to grab Kevin Owens. Owens and Ace. Chop from Kevin Owens, dodging another chop there. Outlaw Ace, wait a minute. Outlaw Ace dodging Kevin Owens. Went for a strike on Sami Zayn, but missed. Dodging a punch out as Outlaw Ace, but wait, Outlaw Ace trying to get back in the ring. Gets grabbed by Sami Zayn, and face first off the ring apron goes Outlaw Ace. Now Sami Zayn grabbing Ace again. Sends him back in the ring. Sami climbing up on the apron. Sami Zayn drops down off the apron. Owens moves out the way, and now Sami's back in. And now Sami, what is this? Exploder suplex, tossing Outlaw Ace. Is now Ace looking to crawl over to Hendricks, but is not able to, as having to dodge out of the way of a stomp from Sami Zayn. Tag now to Kevin Owens. Snapmare into that rolling neck whip from Sami Zayn. Over the top goes Owens with an elbow drop. Now Owens, wait a minute, to the middle rope. Middle turnbuckle, best moonsault ever from Kevin Owens. Connects as Outlaw Ace gets in with the best moonsault ever. Oh my God. What a match. And now Kevin Owens tagged to Sami Zayn. Wait a minute. They could be looking for that package pile driver into the brain buster. Into the brain buster, and it connects. We got a new tag team champions. But Sami Zayn dragging Outlaw Ace back up. Sends him into the corner again. Why wouldn't you go for the cover off of that? Why wouldn't you go for the cover? Rolling neck breaker over the top of the elbow drop again. Outlaw Ace is out. I don't know why they wouldn't go for the cover. Double foot stomp to the arm of Outlaw Ace. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens may know something about the team of Dishonor that we don't. And now just walking over the midsection of Outlaw Ace there. Kevin Owens grabbing Outlaw Ace back up to his feet. Sends him into the corner. No, Ace went to pull him back for an attack, but Owens saw it coming. Owens went for a layer at Outlaw Ace with a German suplex. But Sami Zayn catching him with a right hand, and Outlaw Ace gut check Sami Zayn off the apron. Ace, but no. Kevin Owens able to fight back, and Kevin Owens with a big boot. Climbing up to the middle turnbuckle, but this gives Outlaw Ace time to tag in Azrael Hendricks. The Punk Rock Diva is back in this thing. They check shoulders there, but Outlaw Ace, wait a minute. Hip toss. Couldn't quite get the knee strike combo. And that might have aided Azrael Hendricks. Oh my god, what an axe kick. Got checking Sami Zayn off the apron again. Running senton there from Azrael Hendricks. What a kick combination there from Hendricks. As you saw him before that axe kick, wound up his own foot, put it in an unnatural position, and it came crashing back down across the shoulder blades and across the neck of Kevin Owens. Koji clutch there from Outlaw Ace, but Kevin Owens able to fight free with an elbow to the face. Now wait, Kevin Owens sends him into the ropes again, into the corner. Owens running across. Wait a minute. Azrael Hendricks caught him with that hanging arm bar off the ropes there. Azrael Hendricks back on the apron. Springboard swanton, no. Owens able to move out the way. But oh, running ace. Cover. Running it. No, not even a 1 count. As Sami Zayn's able to bring up the cover off the running ace from Outlaw Ace. Now a tag to Azrael Hendricks. And now a stomp to the arm of Kevin Owens. Hendricks and Owens in this thing. And stomps to the midsection. And oh my god, what an elbow. Hendricks and Owens may be the most alike out of any 2 men in this matchup. Unbridled rage is, oh my god, that surfboard curb stomp. Owens, wait a minute. Went for a drop toe hold. Hendricks able to fight out and just driving the knee of Kevin Owens into the mat. Cover, not hooking the leg again. Counted 2 that time. Owens having to kick out at 2. Hendricks putting all of his weight onto the shoulders of Kevin Owens. And it paid dividends as, wait a minute. Azrael Hendricks, what the hell is this? Oh my god! Oh my god! That modified gory special neck breaker. I don't know. It looked like a widow's peak. No way, went to knee Owens, but Owens went for a springboard tornado DDT, but missed entirely. I'm stunned. We saw a widow's peak on HCPW television. Sami Zayn with a knee to out. Azrael Hendricks. Hendricks, though, able to get that knee strike. Went to tag in. Outlaw Ace could have been looking for that total elimination, but instead gets caught with a lariat. Owens is fired up. Sami Zayn's out on the apron, though. Owens could have been looking for that pop-up power bomb, but Hendricks able to get those fingernails into the eyes, going for the pop-up power bomb again. No, Hendricks gets elbows off to the back of the head of Kevin Owens, and what a straight boxing right hand. Holy hell, what a right hand. Tag now to Outlaw Aces. Wait a minute. Free fall into the neck breaker. Outlaw Ace. Casket drop to the back of Kevin Owens. Drop kick to Sami Zayn. No. Sami Zayn able to hook on. Outlaw Ace. Now wait a minute. Outlaw Ace. Punch to the top of the head of Sami Zayn. Outlaw Ace. Back suplex onto the ring apron. Went for flying headbutt, it seems, but missed. This way, Outlaw Ace, no, elbows to the midsection. Goes Kevin Owens. Grabbing Outlaw Ace, big DDT. Kevin Owens, wait a minute, looking for another best moonsault ever, no. Calling Outlaw Ace to his feet. Off the top missile, drop kick connects. Now Kevin Owens off the ropes. Diving, no, went for a jumping body splash. Outlaw Ace able to move out the way. Outlaw Ace downward elbows again into that spinning kick. And Outlaw Ace, what is this? Outlaw Ace calling Owens up. What is this? What could it be looking for here? Oh my god, that blind side, that elbow to the... Wait, Hendricks and Ace are distracted the official. Wait a minute. What is going on? No! Dominic Mysterio dragging Sami Zayn off the apron. Dominic Mysterio sent Sami Zayn gut first into the steel steps. You gotta be kidding me. They've got Owens in the corner now. They've got Kevin Owens in the corner. Tag. Dishonor. Not like this. Owens is in prime position. Total elimination. Covered by Azrael Hendricks. 1, 2. And Azrael Hendricks and Outlaw Ace have retained the HCPW Tag Team Championships. You have got to be kidding me. They've stolen yet another Tag Team Championship victory. They won the tag titles via cheating and they've retained tonight with the help of Dominic Mysterio, Outlaw Ace, and Azrael Hendricks, with the biggest win of their careers, no doubt, beating Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. But you gotta give a huge assist to Dominic Mysterio. And it looks like Team 2001 has some new representation with Jordan Mosh. But, folks, we're moving on to our second matchup of the evening here tonight. As making her way to the ring first is Tatum Paxley. And open up your ears to the new theme song here tonight for Tatum. Tatum Paxley, we last saw her taking on Jamie Hayter, a woman we will see compete later tonight in the World's Heavyweight Championship tournament against Adam Cole and a mystery opponent. But tonight, Tatum Paxley has a much different opponent from Jamie Hayter, a woman who is currently 1-1 in HCPW, that being Sol Ruca. Sol Ruca made her debut in a blockbuster matchup against Billy Starks, a slobber knocker matchup. That was where Sol Ruca would get the victory there. And then, of course, she would take on the debuting Julia in a losing effort. But speaking of Sol Ruca, here she is here tonight, looking to get back on track, looking to get a win here tonight over Tatum Paxley in this matchup. Obviously, Sol Ruca not in the World's Heavyweight Championship tournament, as she did lose to Julia on Hang the DJ episode 5, I believe, 5 or 6. And of course, that opportunity being given to Julia, who was in a World Heavyweight Championship tournament matchup a couple weeks ago on Hang the DJ episode 7, where she would come up short. Kairi Sane, of course, moving on in that round. But tonight, no tournament implications in this matchup. This matchup here is to get both of these women back on a track, get a victory for one of them here tonight. There you see Tatum Paxley. There you see Sol Ruca. Heritage Championship implications for this matchup is Tatum Paxley running out of the corner immediately with a forearm smash, maybe an elbow to the face of Sol Ruca. And Tatum Paxley springboard drop kick to Sol Ruca. And Tatum Paxley is looking to come out of the gates hot here. Went for a basement drop kick, but Sol Ruca is able to move out the way, and Tatum Paxley may have hit the mat hard. Sol Ruca went for a springboard forearm, but Tatum moves out the way. And Tatum Paxley with a shining wizard there, running into Gary maybe. And oh my god, a cloverleaf type calf crusher almost. I don't know what to call that. That looks like an old Charlie Haas type maneuver there from Tatum Paxley, going for the basement dropkick that time, and it connects. And Tatum Paxley now across the ring from Sol Ruca. Sol Ruca getting up in the corner. Tatum Paxley with that corner sandwich there. Was she biting at the ribs, at the sides of Sol Ruca? I couldn't tell from the official being in the way, but Tatum Paxley may have been biting at Sol Ruca there. Sol Ruca was trying desperately to slap Tatum off. Now Sol Ruca fighting back. Sol Ruca, wait a minute, what is this? Military press. There. from Soruka to Tatum Paxley, and a standing moonsault from Soruka. My God, what strength and athleticism. Now a rolling monkey flip there from Soruka, and just a knee drop to the spine of Tatum Paxley. Soruka calling Paxley up. Soruka is a dangerous competitor here in HCPW. Not only does she have the strength, she has the agility. She is scarily strong for a woman of her size, and she is scarily athletic, scarily agile. Soruka, though, trapped in a side headlock by Tatum Paxley. Tatum Paxley is the exact same way. Tatum Paxley, a former power lifter. Tatum Paxley is probably pound for pound one of the strongest competitors HCPW has, full stop. Not even just in the women's division, just as part of the women's roster here in HCPW. What I was trying to say there, Tatum Paxley is just pound for pound probably one of the strongest competitors HCPW has, full stop. And Tatum Paxley, there you see, taking advantage there of Soruka with that side headlock. And just a knee to the back of Soruka. Tatum Paxley taking any advantage she can there, using that strength advantage she's got over Soruka. Wait a minute, springboard drop kick, no. Soruka able to kick the feet out the way, went for a punch, but Paxley moves out the way, and Tatum Paxley with a drop kick. Tatum Paxley with another drop kick there. Tatum Paxley's fired up. Tatum Paxley with a diving cross body. Not a diving, just a running cross body there. Cover, not hooking the leg, forearm across the face. 1, 2, counted 2. Soruka having to power out at 2. Tatum Paxley on a roll in this matchup. Wait, Tatum Paxley grabbing Soruka, but Soruka getting a jawbreaker there. And Soruka, wait a minute, going for the arm of Tatum, but Tatum able to hit Soruka in the face with a forearm strike right on the jaw. And now face first off the top turnbuckle. Tatum Paxley with a headbutt there, it seemed, to the midsection of Soruka. Now just choking her out with the knee in the corner. Tatum Paxley trying to get any advantage she can. As I said, wants to make up for that loss a few weeks ago to Jamie Hayter. Soruka trying to make up for that loss against Julia. Oh, wait a minute. Neck breaker from Tatum Paxley, and a butterfly suplex from Tatum Paxley as Paxley went for a stomp, but Soruka's able to move out the way. Ruka, roll up here. Roll up, victory row style, cover 1. No, Tatum Paxley shifts weight, cover 1. No, kick out at a 1 count. Both competitors not able to get a count of 2 out of that roll up exchange, and Paxley right back on the attack with that head scissors and just elbows to the top of the head of Soruka. And Tatum Paxley now following Ruka to the floor. Paxley runs across the steps. Paxley throws Ruka into the steel steps. And Tatum to the top rope. What could we be seeing here? Top turnbuckles. High risk, possibly high reward. Drop kick. No! No, Tatum may have hit the stairs. Tatum Paxley may have hit the stairs. But it might just be adrenaline at this point. I think Tatum Paxley went face first off the steel steps. And now tossing Tatum across the arena floor. And Tatum Paxley now feeling the effects of the steel steps. Oh my God. We might need some medical attention on Tatum Paxley. I think Tatum Paxley did just go face first from the top turnbuckle into the steel steps. But Tatum trying to fight through the pain. Fight back. Both women missing forearm strikes. Tatum Paxley with a drop kick, but couldn't get all of it. As Soruka was able to stay standing. But Tatum Paxley grabbing Soruka by the hair and throws her back into the ring, and the official a bit lenient with the count there as both women get back in before a count of 7. Tatum Paxley, I don't know how Tatum Paxley is still in this matchup. Tatum Paxley smacked the steel steps, it looked like. Maybe it was a false alarm. I couldn't quite tell from where I was standing. Wait a minute, Tatum Paxley. Oh my God! Tatum Paxley with a standing corkscrew senton. Wait a minute, looking for the Psycho Trap. Psycho Trap connects. Ruka's down. Paxley to win it. 1, 2. No, Soruka kicks out at 2. Tatum Paxley can't believe it. Paxley immediately to the middle turnbuckle. Paxley calling Ruka up to the top. Well, up to her feet. Diving cross body off the middle from Tatum Paxley. And Paxley right back on the attack of Soruka. Grabbing Ruka again. Another Psycho Trap, maybe. No. Weapon X. From Paxley to Soruka. Now Tatum Paxley calling Soruka up. Wait a minute. Went for that step up senton bomb. But Soruka's able to move out the way. And Soruka running X Factor from Soruka. And now Soruka, wait a minute, has Paxley. A big super kick from Soruka to Tatum Paxley. And now, wait, Ruka with the knee. My God, that leg, just a rolling leg breaker there. I was about to say neck breaker, but that was a leg breaker. Oh, Tatum Paxley moved out of the way of that splash, grabbing at her knee, but having to fall back due to the pain. Soruka missing that springboard splash. That's become a staple of Soruka matches in HCPW as of late. Trying to go for that springboard splash, but coming up short. Soruka now snap suplex cover, not hooking the leg. Cover one. No, only a kick out at one. Soruka having to do a lot more than that. And Soruka, wait a minute, that rolling senton. Now Soruka looking for the spot. Oh my God! What? I know Tatum Paxley faking out for a suicide dive, getting Soruka back in the ring. Soruka's athleticism there is insane. Arm trapped, swinging neck breaker from Tatum Paxley, but a rope break there, saving Soruka. Soruka went for that springboard splash. Went from one side of the ring, jumped over the ropes on the other, trying to hit Tatum Paxley on the floor. But Tatum Paxley able to move out the way, the distance being too much for Soruka to judge as Soruka hit hard on the floor. And now Tatum Paxley calling Soruka up to her feet. Tatum shot to the legs, shot to the midsection, went for another one, but Soruka's able to fight out. Soruka DDT planting Paxley on the top of her head. And Soruka dragging Tatum Paxley back up. Wait a minute. Soruka, fireman's carry, spinebuster, stacking up Tatum Paxley. 1, 2, kick out at 2 by Tatum. But it might be all she wrote as Soruka dragging Tatum Paxley back up, goes to the ropes. Soul snatcher from Soruka. Cover on Tatum Paxley, hooking the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Soruka gets the victory in this matchup. And what a matchup that was. Nothing to be ashamed of from Tatum Paxley. But at the end of the day, Soruka hits that soul snatcher from out of almost nowhere and gets the victory. Soruka, what an impressive young woman Soruka is in the world of professional wrestling. So many big things in her future. I think it is very safe to say that Dubs Frost is pissed off at the fact that he is no longer in this very World Championship tournament. As up next, well, right now actually, we have the first round triple threat matchup. Jamie Hayter making her way to the ring out of the fray first. Jamie Hayter, of course, tonight taking on Adam Cole and a mystery opponent. I have no idea who the mystery opponent is. I tried to get some information out of Daydreamer all week, and I've been told flat out nothing. I've been told just to go fuck myself, pretty much, by Daydreamer. But tonight, Jamie Hayter, as I mentioned in the last matchup between Tatum Paxley and Soruka, got into this tournament by defeating Tatum Paxley all the way back on Hang the DJ episode 4. Tonight, though, her opponents, two people that I don't think have had a matchup before this. I could be wrong about the mystery participant, but this man right here, the Panama City Playboy, is making his HCPW debut within the World Championship tournament, much like Drew McIntyre in the next matchup. That man is Adam Cole, baby! Adam Cole here tonight. His very first outing in Honor Championship Pro Wrestling. What a talent this man Adam Cole is. One of my personal favorites of all time. Adam Cole here tonight, looking to make an impact right out of the gate, looking to move on to the semifinals of the HCPW World Championship Tournament. As we know, two of the semifinalists already being Aaron Kant Mosh, who won a matchup last week against Subs Frost one-on-one. Javon Evans did win that triple threat initially, but was taken out by CM Punk. And Aaron Kant Mosh taking his place, and of course, Kairi Sane making up that second semifinalist. Here tonight, our first triple threat. Who is the mystery opponent for Jamie Hayter and Adam Cole's triple threat? I have no idea who. What the hell? There's no way. The Monster Abyss. What? Abyss is an HCPW. Abyss is in the World Championship Tournament. Well, there you see the updated bracket. Abyss is the mystery man, and Abyss is in the World Championship Tour. I'm at a loss for words. I don't. What? How are you supposed to prepare for Abyss? Daydreamer has thrown the biggest obstacle he possibly could have at Jamie Hayter and Adam Cole. The Monster Abyss is in the World Championship Tour. Well, there's Jamie Hayter, there's Adam Cole. They're trying not to look phased, and there's the Monster Abyss. The bell has sounded. We are underway. Adam Cole and Jamie Hayter are trying to do their best to avoid Abyss. Chokeslam backbreaker. Abyss trying to take it to Jamie Hayter. Jamie Hayter taking it to Abyss, and Adam Cole with a big boot. Pump style to Jamie Hayter. And oh no, Abyss has Adam Cole. Adam Cole slips out the back. Adam Cole grabbing Abyss, and Abyss with a back elbow to Adam Cole. And now Jamie Hayter grabbing Adam Cole, runs him into Abyss, and a lariat to Adam Cole. And now, oh no, Abyss has Jamie Hayter by the hair. Abyss puts Hayter against the ropes, and Abyss, what is this? Slams her to the mat, using the ropes as a launching pad, and a stomp to the chest of Jamie Hayter. And now Abyss sits her up and just clubbing blows to the side of the head. Just punches to the side of Adam Cole with a sledgehammer. Doing the smartest thing I've seen in this matchup thus far. Taking the sledgehammer to Abyss. And wait a minute, went for an STO on the sledgehammer. But Abyss just tossing Adam Cole to the mat. I cannot believe I am calling a match with Abyss and Jamie Hayter with a shot to the lower back of Abyss, taking the monster down. As I was saying, I cannot believe I am currently calling a matchup between Jamie Hayter, Adam Cole, and Abyss. And Abyss once again reversing that STO attempt from Adam Cole. Elbows to the side of the head that time, and just a big boot to Adam Cole. And now Jamie Hayter, wait a minute, turns Abyss around in an STO. Standardized addition from the STO, but Abyss catching Jamie Hayter with a kick, but Jamie Hayter catching Abyss with a kick, and Adam Cole with a huge double axe handle to the leg of Abyss. Jamie Hayter running into Adam Cole. Adam Cole, wait a minute, backstabber. The Jamie Hayter just gets punched in the back of the head by Abyss. And now Abyss tossing Adam Cole to the outside of the ring and a cover on Jamie Hayter. Your forearm across the face, counted 2 there on Jamie Hayter. Usually I would go on my spiel about how you got to hook the leg, but Abyss would kill me. So I'm just going to let Abyss do. Oh my God! Abyss just grabbed Jamie Hayter by the hair and slammed her to the mat. And now Abyss taking out the knee and just dodging that bicycle kick from Adam Cole and just throwing his body weight at Adam Cole with a shoulder block, catching Adam Cole, but Adam Cole tripping up Abyss, and now Adam Cole trying to take the fight to Abyss, but Cole gets caught with a punch in the midsection. Now Abyss with a shot to the face, and Abyss just a primal roar at Adam Cole before basketballing his head into the mat. Wait, Jamie Hayter! Haterade turning Abyss inside out! What? And Adam Cole breaks up the cover. What fucking strength does Jamie Hayter have to turn Abyss inside out with the Haterade? And now Jamie Hayter off the ropes. Jamie Hayter with a senton there to Adam Cole. Adam Cole is somehow the smallest man in this matchup, the smallest competitor in this matchup. And Abyss, though, strikes to Jamie Hayter. Adam Cole's looking to pick his moment here. Jamie Hayter shots to the midsection of Abyss. Adam Cole is letting Jamie Hayter and Abyss wear each other out. Adam Cole brings a ladder into the ring. The fans chanting, "We want tables," as Jamie Hayter going haywire with that sledgehammer. Wait a minute, Jamie Hayter got Adam Cole. Scoop slam from Jamie Hayter. I thought Hayter was going to follow it up, and she does by just face washing with the boot there to the face of Adam Cole. And now Jamie Hayter lock up, grabbing Cole by the hair and slams him to the mat, much like Abyss did to her. And now DDT to the monster. Jamie Hayter is in firm control of this triple threat matchup right now. Jamie Hayter beckoning someone to get up, whether it's Adam Cole on the outside or Abyss on the inside. Abyss rolls to the outside, getting up, and Abyss telling Jamie Hayter to bring it. Hayter is looking to go take on Adam Cole, but Abyss grabbing at Jamie Hayter, powers her up, but Jamie Hayter fights out the back and hits a chop block there. Cole jumping over the barricade. Wait, Jamie Hayter, what is this? Oh my god. Oh my god. Brainbuster on the floor. Maybe no. Adam Cole slips out, and Adam Cole with a chop block to Jamie Hayter. And now Cole grabbing Hayter. Gut first into the steps. No. Hayter able to block it. Abyss has the steps now. And Abyss just tossed the steps at Adam Cole. And I think they almost ricocheted off of Jamie Hayter, but they barely hit Adam Cole. And Adam Cole with that dragon screw leg whip there. Abyss able to block whatever attempt Adam Cole was going for. Cole stopping himself before being thrown into the steps. Back. A spinning back suplex there from Jamie Hayter as Abyss has a table. Oh, wait. Collar and elbow tie up on the floor. Now Adam Cole and Abyss now ping-ponging Jamie Hayter around, it seemed. Adam Cole went for something on Jamie Hayter. Super kick to the monster. And wait a minute. Oh, straight jacket German into the steel steps. And Adam Cole throwing Jamie Hayter into the barricade. Abyss is getting right back up. But Adam Cole with a straight jacket German into the steps. How is Abyss still fighting? Shot to the midsection there from Jamie Hayter to Adam Cole. They gotta bring Cole back in the ring in order to win, but wait a minute, double team, double choke slam to Adam Cole on the floor. Now Jamie Hayter and Abyss, they know it's every person for themselves, and Abyss with a big boot to Jamie Hayter takes her down, dragging up Adam Cole, and now sends Adam Cole into the step. No, Adam Cole tripping over the steps. Abyss may have been looking for another weapon. Jamie Hayter just slapped the taste out of Abyss's mouth. My god. And now sends Abyss back in the ring. Adam Cole, wait a minute, float over neck breaker from Adam Cole. Now Adam Cole raining down heavy hands on Jamie Hayter as Abyss gets out of the ring on the opposite side. Adam Cole noticing, and Adam Cole and Abyss looking to meet. There, wait, Adam Cole shot to the knee, and now a super kick to the face. Adam Cole's back in the ring. Adam Cole calling Abyss back up. Jamie Hayter sends the table in. Adam Cole went for a suicide dive, but Abyss was on his knee when Adam Cole dived out, and Abyss was able to dodge it. Abyss a bit dazed though from getting the treatment slapped in the fucking head by Jamie Hayter, and Adam Cole obviously not doing any favors with that double super kick. Adam Cole, wait a minute, shot to the knee. Last shot from Adam Cole. Last shot from Adam Cole to Jamie Hayter, but Abyss breaks up the cover. And the monster Abyss dragging Adam Cole up. And Abyss, wait a minute, what the hell is this? Oh my god, military press choke slam from Abyss. Black hole slam to Jamie Hayter, cover. Cover one. And now Adam Cole breaks up the pin and immediately leaves the ring, hightailing it out of the ring after breaking up that pinfall and grabbing an aluminum trash can. That metal trash can, but Abyss with a bulldog to Adam Cole. The ladder falls out of the ring. And now Abyss, wait a minute, wringing out the arm of Adam Cole. What a match. And wait, Adam Cole with a forearm to Abyss, dodging whatever strike Abyss was going for. Jamie Hayter, though, breaking up Adam Cole's move there. Jamie Hayter could be looking for something, but Abyss gets Jamie Hayter up. No, Jamie Hayter gets avoids that power slam and hits a DDT, but Adam Cole striking combination here. DDT of his own to Jamie Hayter. Adam Cole taking the fight to Jamie Hayter on the outside of the ring. Adam Cole now, wait a minute. Northern Lights bomb from Adam Cole. Abyss gets back in the ring. And wait a minute, Adam Cole this time hits the STO on Abyss. Reverse STO to Abyss. Kicks Abyss over. Grabbing Abyss by the legs, and now just a knee to the hamstring. And again, trying to take the monster down. Adam Cole could have been thinking for Panama Sunrise, but Jamie Hayter is back up. I saw Adam Cole going towards the corner. Wait, Adam Cole, what is this? Get to the midsection, sit out neck breaker from Adam Cole. Jamie Hayter's down. Adam Cole calling Jamie Hayter up. What could Adam Cole be thinking here? Shot to the knee. Adam Cole off the ropes. Another last shot. No, Jamie Hayter moves out the way. Jamie Hayter moved out the way. Jamie Hayter, a chop block, takes down Cole. Wait a minute. Well, doesn't take down Cole, but stuns him. Shock treatment from Abyss. Jamie Hayter with that sledgehammer to the top of the head, but Abyss moves out the way. Wait a minute. Abyss, another black hole slam. Abyss advances. Abyss is going to advance cover. 1, 2. Wait, what the hell? The power's gone out in the arena. What is going on? Can we get some power back, please? This matchup's about to end. Abyss was about to... Wait, what the hell? Where's Jamie Hayter? What? Oh my god! That's Aleister Black! Aleister Black, what the hell? Black Mass to Abyss! A Black Mass to Abyss! What is Aleister Black doing here? The power's gone out of the arena again! What is Aleister Black doing here? What? Abyss, the power's back up. Abyss is out, the lights are back up. Abyss is slowly getting back up. Adam goes back in the ring. Last shot from Adam Cole. No, not like this. 1, 2. Adam Cole has advanced in the World Championship Tournament. My God, there you see it. Adam Cole has advanced in the World Heavyweight Championship Tournament, and he's pinned the monster Abyss. But what the hell was Aleister Black doing here? What the hell does Aleister Black want with Abyss? Where did Jamie Hayter go? The lights went out and Jamie Hayter was gone. There are so many questions. I have so many questions, but I guess congratulations to Adam Cole. And just when you thought one was crazy enough, we have another first round matchup, the final first round matchup in the HCPW World Heavyweight Championship Tournament. That will be Seth Rollins, Stephanie Vaquer, and the debuting Drew McIntyre. And it is up next. Hey you! Yeah, you! Did you know that I'm currently nominated for an award? Well, technically. The Small Streamer Awards are here, and a Minecraft SMP I play on has been nominated. So make sure you go into the description and vote for the girlies in the Small Streamer Awards. Please have me chained up in the basement. They said I can leave for a day if we win. Please, you gotta help me. I'm begging you. Please, please help. Please, they have me chained up in the basement. The only way I can leave for a day is if we win the awards. Please, you gotta vote for the girlies. Please, I'm begging you. Please! We still have no word on what Aleister Black was doing in our previous matchup, but folks, it is time for the final first round matchup of the World Championship Tournament. And making his way to the ring first is none other than the Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre, with a bit of a throwback there. Drew McIntyre. A bit of a throwback with the entrance theme song. But it is very, very different from the last time we heard it. Drew McIntyre looks to win this qualifying matchup here tonight. Looks to advance in the World Heavyweight Championship Tournament. We saw earlier tonight Adam Cole advancing in the World Championship tournament. A little known fact, well, everyone remembers Adam Cole's NXT debut with Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly by his side, but a little known fact that people tend to remember was that they made their debut as the Undisputed Era. Adam Cole made his NXT debut at the expense of this man right here, Drew McIntyre, attacking him from behind, hitting him with a super kick, and staking claim to the NXT Championship. Drew McIntyre, though, has beaten Adam Cole in NXT before, so Drew McIntyre, if he is to win here tonight, is the odds-on favorite of advancing to the finals. But this woman right here, Stephanie Vaquer, is not just going to let Drew McIntyre walk into HCPW and advance in the World Championship tournament that easily. Stephanie Vaquer, her very first matchup, I believe, was against Billy Starks, all the way back on HCPW Hang The DJ episode 6. I'm going to fact check myself on that because I've tended to forget the debut matches of Julia and Stephanie Vaquer, as they did happen on the same night against opponents that faced off against each other the week before. So I am going to fact check myself on that. But Stephanie Vaquer, La Primera, earned her way into this matchup. Drew McIntyre, her opponents, Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins, really could not say the same. They did not earn their ways into this. Seth Rollins being given this opportunity as an apology from Daydreamer for what happened during his matchup with Tyler Breeze on episode 3 of Hang The DJ, where Tyler Breeze did not compete and instead had Omos compete for him. So this is This is to make up for that for Seth Rollins, who would have possibly had a chance to become the very first Heritage Champion, or at that time North American Champion of HCPW. But Seth Rollins making his way to the ring, as I am still currently trying to fact check the matches from episode 6 of HCPW Hang The DJ. And memory serves me correct, which it usually doesn't. I was correct. Stephanie Vaquer did go one-on-one with Billy Starks, and Julia did take on Ruka. I was correct. As Seth Rollins in the ring here tonight. Seth Rollins currently 0-1 in HCPW. Stephanie Vaquer 1-0. Drew McIntyre making his debut here tonight. Seth Rollins, a lot is riding on this for the Architect, the former Architect of the Shield. Seth Rollins, a former WWE champion, a former World Heavyweight champion, a Grand Slam winner in the WWE, the first NXT champion. All three of these competitors having some form of history in NXT, not all at the same time, but they do have history in NXT. There is Drew McIntyre, there is La Primera, Stephanie Vaquer, and there is Seth Rollins. Here we go. The bell has sounded. We are underway here. Stephanie Vaquer immediately going after Drew McIntyre, trying to get the biggest man out of this matchup immediately. And a jawbreaker to Seth Rollins. And Stephanie Vaquer trying to take her two bigger opponents down as quickly as she can. But Drew McIntyre, and this rivalry right here, Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins. It was during Seth Rollins' run as the WWE World Heavyweight Champion where Drew McIntyre would snap. And it was actually Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania 40 who ended the reign of Seth Rollins to kick off night 2 of that event before CM Punk would cost Drew McIntyre the title and cost him everything, really. Damian Priest would cash in after 5 minutes of Drew McIntyre holding the championship. But Drew McIntyre roll up on Seth Rollins, trying to get an early win here, but Stephanie Vaquer able to get a shot off on Drew to the side of the head. And Stephanie Vaquer face wash to Seth Rollins and a leg drop to Seth Rollins as Drew McIntyre, Stephanie Vaquer working together. Drew McIntyre out of that leg drop, deadlifting Seth Rollins off the mat, and a powerbomb as Stephanie Vaquer's short-lived alliance between herself and between herself and Drew McIntyre is a chop block there to Drew McIntyre, taking him down. Now Stephanie Vaquer taking the fight to Drew McIntyre. Stephanie, my God. Slamming Drew McIntyre face first into the mat. As now Seth Rollins is brought in a table. Stephanie Vaquer bringing in a kendo stick. But Seth Rollins, wait a minute. Springboard drop kick there to Drew McIntyre. Turned around just in time to get hit with it to the chest. Almost a drop kick to the back of the head there. But oh, wait a minute. Seth Rollins coming up short off of whatever he was trying to get off the rebound there. That table falling back to the mat. Stephanie Vaquer moving out of the way. But Stephanie Vaquer being in the way, costing Seth Rollins an opportunity there. Wait a minute, side Russian leg sweep. Stephanie Vaquer now with straight punches to the face of Seth Rollins. Straight right hands. And now, wait a minute. Toto whirl arm drag there from Stephanie Vaquer, but Seth Rollins able to get a combination in there. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Chris Hero-esque elbow to the back of the head of Stephanie Vaquer. And oh my God. Seth Rollins with that DDT, that falling forward DDT we saw him use all the way back when the curb stomp was banned in the WWE. Though no longer an issue for Seth Rollins, keeping that move in his arsenal very clearly, as you just saw, grabbing Stephanie Vaquer by the hair. But Stephanie able to get elbows to the midsection of Seth Rollins. That table once again falling. Chekhov's table there. Could be used at any moment. As Drew McIntyre clubbing blow to the chest, maybe the throat of Stephanie Vaquer. Wait, Stephanie Vaquer roll up. Rollins got the equalizer. I'm so sorry for that. Oh, wait a minute. Seth Rollins' mentor, Triple H, teaching him all about that equalizer. I'm so sorry. I really got to stop with that impression. Wait, Stephanie Vaquer. Eat defeat to Seth Rollins. Eat defeat to Seth Rollins. But Drew McIntyre's back in the ring. Drew McIntyre is in the ring. And wait a minute. Stephanie elbow to the back of Drew McIntyre. Stephanie Vaquer could have had Seth beat. Seth Rollins has been down for a count of 3. Stephanie Vaquer neck breaker across the knee. And now just a chop to the chest. And Stephanie Vaquer striking combination ends in a lariat there to Drew McIntyre, who's got to roll out the ring. Stephanie and Seth Rollins dodging each other's attacks. Rollins grabbing Stephanie by the hair. But Stephanie able to get those elbows into the midsection again. And Stephanie Vaquer now, wait a minute. Shot to the head of Seth Rollins. And now Stephanie grabbing Rollins by the hair and just slamming him into the mat. Rollins has not been able to get much offense in here. Stephanie Vaquer's been on a roll. Drew McIntyre. Wait, Drew McIntyre looking to steal it here. McIntyre roll up. No, not even a 1 count. Drew McIntyre. Wait a minute, grabbing Stephanie Vaquer. I was about to say something with Drew McIntyre cutting me off. McIntyre slams Vaquer, throat first off the ropes. That ladder falling on top of Stephanie. And now a kick to the leg for good measure. Drew McIntyre now slamming the arm of Stephanie Vaquer into the mat. We still have one more matchup after this one, and it is for all the gold, the HCPW Global Championship on the line in our main event. You won't want to miss it. The Ring General making his first title defense against Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews is his first World Championship matchup in nearly 10 years. Again, you won't want to miss it. Drew McIntyre, wait a minute. Seth Rollins, suplex through the table. Seth Rollins has just been suplexed through that table. Stephanie Vaquer throws the trash can into the ring. And now Drew McIntyre shot to the face of Seth Rollins. Wait, Drew McIntyre, he's got Stephanie. Future Shock DDT. Future Shock DDT. Drew to advance. 1, 2. Stephanie kicks out at 2. Drew McIntyre nearly advanced there. Drew McIntyre slamming his fist in the mat in anger, but you don't want to get caught off guard there, Drew McIntyre. You don't want to give your opponents time to rest. Oh my gosh, a reverse suplex almost into the trash can there. Wait a minute, Drew McIntyre into the corner. Drew McIntyre into the corner, counting down. The HCPW faithful counting down with him. Claymore kick to Stephanie Vaquer. Rollins has to rush into the ring. 2, and Rollins, I think he broke it up as Stephanie Vaquer kicked out. But if Stephanie Vaquer didn't kick out, Drew McIntyre would have advanced in the World Championship tournament. Now Stephanie Vaquer headbutt to Seth Rollins. McIntyre with a neck breaker to Vaquer. My God, what a sequence. Throwing the trash can at Vaquer, but Vaquer with a lariat to Drew. Vaquer was looking for something on Rollins, but Rollins with a German suplex, dropping Vaquer on the back of her neck and head. But oh wait, Drew McIntyre went for an elbow, but Rollins, wait a minute, off the ropes, went for the stomp, went for that curb stomp, but was blocked by the body of Stephanie Vaquer that he Germaned in that position. And wait, Drew McIntyre looking for another German suplex back here this time. Victory rolling out of it. Cover one. Rollins breaks up the cover. Stephanie Vaquero immediately adapting, learning from her mistakes. Rollins, though, curb stomp to Drew McIntyre. Rollins to advance. Rollins ignoring Stephanie Vaquero entirely, but Vaquero breaks up the cover. You can't ignore your other opponent in a triple threat matchup like that. You'd think Seth Rollins would have learned that by now, but Stephanie Vaquero with a kick to the back of Drew McIntyre. When Rollins back out of the corner, Rollins has Vaquero. Wait a minute, back suplex to Stephanie Vaquero. Now Rollins with the stomper over, but Vaquero is able to get up. Vaquero sending Rollins into the ropes. My God! The knees of Seth Rollins have been a weak point of his career for 10 years, a decade, and Stephanie Vaquero taking advantage of that wholeheartedly there. Wait a minute, Drew McIntyre elbow to Stephanie Vaquero, throws her off the top, and now Drew going right after Seth Rollins. That hatred of Seth Rollins still deep in his soul. He's going to wait. Stephanie Vaquero went to hit Drew with a kendo stick. McIntyre able to block it. Drew McIntyre deadlifting Stephanie Vaquero off the mat in a power slam on top of that kendo stick, but Rollins with a huge knee strike. And Seth Rollins, wait a minute. What is Rollins thinking here? To the apron, springboard knee strike. No, Drew moves out the way. Drew McIntyre's got Seth Rollins grabbing him by the hair. Drew McIntyre, no, Rollins able to fight free. Elbows to the midsection of Drew McIntyre. And now Rollins, wait a minute, into the corner goes Drew McIntyre. Rollins, wait a minute, has Drew McIntyre up for the buckle bomb, and it connects. Stephanie Vaquero gets Rollins. SPV, the SPV, cover, 1, 2, kick out at 2. The referee, a bit of a slow count there, couldn't quite get in position, having to avoid the chair. And Stephanie Vaquero may have been screwed by the official. Vaquero, forearm to the face of Seth Rollins, knee strike, super kick. Stephanie Vaquero letting all of her anger out here on both of these men. Stephanie Vaquero slowly bringing Drew McIntyre up, slowly bringing Drew up, elbow, chop, and a roaring elbow. Stephanie turns her attention to Rollins. Rollins with a clubbing blow to the back of Stephanie Vaquero. And oh no, wait, there's a chair right there. Rollins, curb stomp onto the steel chair. Curb stomp onto the chair. Stephanie Vaquero may be out, cover 1, 2. And Drew McIntyre was too slow getting back up. Seth Rollins advances in the World Championship Tournament, curb stomping the head of Stephanie Vaquero into a chair. Congratulations to Seth Rollins, who advances to the semifinals of the World Championship Tournament. He will meet Adam Cole next week, 1-on-1 to determine who will head to the finals of the HCPW World Heavyweight Championship Tournament. As here we see the updated brackets. Next week, Aaron Kanmosh takes on Kairi Sane, and Adam Cole takes on Seth Rollins to determine who will head to the finals, which will take place at HCPW's next pay-per-view event. Once again, congratulations to the architect, Seth Rollins. Wait, what the hell? Oh my! Spear! That's Braun Breaker! Braun Breaker with a spear to Seth Rollins!
There you are.
The words of Bo Dallas will just never, ever make sense to me. But folks, our main event of the evening has arrived, and it is for the HCPW Global Heavyweight Championship, and making his way to the ring first, the challenger of the evening, Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews earned this opportunity on HCPW Hang The DJ episode 8 last week by beating the team of Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci in a handicap matchup, or getting that opportunity when his tag team partner Akira Tozawa pinned Ludwig Kaiser in a singles matchup on Hang The DJ episode 7. This is Apollo Crews' first championship opportunity at a world championship in nearly 10 years. Apollo Crews is not going to throw away his shot, but Apollo Crews' opponent for the evening is a man who is on a mission to be the greatest champion in HCPW history. The man who has put Bryan Danielson on the shelf permanently. We have not seen or heard from Bryan Danielson since Walter beat him at Cocaine Makes You So Fucking Boring back on September 20th. It is now November 4th. The Ring General is looking to come into this matchup as champion, and he's looking to leave this matchup as champion. There's no other way to really describe it. The Ring General is not going to sit here and just allow Apollo Crews to get this victory. He's not going to just sit there and allow Apollo Crews to make a mockery of him. The Ring General, he's got two very set goals in mind. Destroy Apollo Crews and leave as champion. Apollo Crews has said, that's where I was going with that. Apollo Crews has said that this match means everything to him. Everything is at stake for Apollo Crews. The Ring General just wants to prove why he should have been the global heavyweight champion from the start. There you see it. The global championship on the line here tonight in the main event of Hang The DJ episode 9. Walter hands over the global championship to the official. The official showing Apollo Crews what it's all about, what he's fighting for in this matchup. Heads to the center of the ring, raises it high above his head. Apollo Crews, the Ring General. Walter, here we go. The bell has sounded. We are underway, and Walter immediately with a chop to Apollo Crews, and oh my god, dropping his weight across the lower stomach of Apollo Crews. And this matchup is not going to be pretty. It's not going to be flashy, but Apollo Crews and the Ring General going reversal for reversal right now. Apollo Crews tanked a chop and hit one of his own. And wait a minute, Apollo Crews with a bell clap out of a belly-to-belly suplex, and Apollo Crews with a butterfly lock there on Walter. But Walter is able to get a headbutt to the nose almost, it seemed, and now collar and elbow tie-up. Walter and Apollo Crews, they might match each other in strength, but if we're talking technical wrestling, that's where Walter's got Apollo Crews beat. But maybe not right now. Apollo Crews taking advantage, using that speed advantage he's got over the Ring General to try to take it to him technically, and it's working out. I don't think Walter was expecting that quick of a game from Apollo Crews this early in the matchup. And oh, wait a minute. Apollo Crews, they get back to a vertical basis. Apollo Crews and Walter. Walter so trapped in that side headlock, and Apollo Crews wrenching it out now. Apollo Crews early goings, trying to psych out Walter, trying to use that deceptive strength. Oh my god! He just tossed the Ring General. Oh my god, the Austrian Nightmare just got popped up in a power slam to the Ring General. And Walter may be stunned. Apollo Crews climbing to the top rope now. Apollo Crews could be looking, diving cross body, and it connects. Walter may be stunned. Walter may be stunned. Apollo Crews still by Atomic. Oh no. Apollo Crews may have caught him with his foot there. May have caught him with a leg drop. He caught him with enough of it that may have ended up being a leg drop from Apollo Crews. Went for a tope atomico, ended up with a leg drop and now stomping Walter in the face. But Walter able to kick Apollo Crews off. And Walter and Apollo Crews, pound for pound. I talked about how earlier Tatum Paxley could have been pound for pound one of the strongest athletes we have in HCPW. These two, Walter and Apollo Crews, not too far behind as Walter, wait a minute, looking for that choke out already. Looking to put that foot across the throat. And there it is. My God, stretching out Apollo Crews across that top turnbuckle. And now Walter leaves the ring. And a leg drop on the outside of the ring to Apollo Crews in the main event here tonight. This is what it's all about here in the Brighton Center, here in Brighton, England. This is what Hang the DJ is all about. Walter defending the championship against the most unlikely of challengers in Apollo Crews. But that's what Hang the DJ is. That's what HCPW is, the land of opportunity. Apollo Crews earned his opportunity, and now he's got to make the most of it here tonight, and he could end the night as champion. As there you see a flying clothesline from Apollo Crews, and he keeps right back up, and he's right back on the attack of the Ring General. This is what Apollo Crews has to do. He's got to keep on the attack of Walter. Walter's he's gonna want to slow this action down, and he's gonna want to taunt at Apollo Crews because he does not think Apollo Crews belongs at this level. Walter is gonna want to slow this down. Apollo Crews has to keep bringing that fight. He's got to keep bringing the offense to Walter. He's got to make Walter adapt to his style, not adapt to Walter's. And oh, wait a minute. Speaking of making Walter adapt, Gorilla Press. We saw this in Tatum Paxley Soroka earlier. A cover here by Apollo Crews. One, count out. Kick out at one, not count out. Kick out at one. Count of one is what I meant to say. Now Walter shot to the midsection of Apollo Crews. Now an overhand shot, and now Walter shots to the midsection. And now Walter grabbing Apollo Crews up. And a Death Valley driver from the Ring General to Apollo Crews, who slowly crawls towards the apron. And now Walter stalking, and there you see the #1 contender for the HCPW Global Championship watching on as Walter just cuts Apollo Crews down, dragging him in the ring the hard way. The winner of this matchup has a date with Shinsuke Nakamura at HCPW's next pay-per-view event. We will hear more about that pay-per-view event coming up on Hang the DJ episode 10 next week, so tune in for that one as Walter's got him. Walter's got him in that rear naked choke, that sleeper hold on the mat. But Apollo Crews is able to fight free. And you got to think it's just more than Shinsuke Nakamura watching on backstage. A lot of people got to be watching backstage there. This determines who they would have to challenge if they get a global championship matchup. Before Nakamura's, just throat. I was going to say throat thrust, but that wasn't a throat thrust. Just dropping Apollo Crews throat first on the top rope there. And now Walter taking it to Apollo Crews. And now Walter is calling for Apollo Crews to get up to his feet. Could be looking for a power bomb, but no, decides against it, it seems. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. Butterfly suplex into the corner. Goes Apollo Crews. My God. And Walter knows he's in control. You see it, as I said earlier. He's going to want to slow this match down. He's going to want to taunt, and he's going to want to take his sweet time wearing down Apollo Crews. That's why I said Crews had to keep on the attack of the Ring General. Another man I think is backstage watching this matchup, a fellow Japanese wrestling star, Akira Tozawa, the man who got Apollo Crews this opportunity by winning that matchup against Ludwig Kaiser on Hang the DJ episode 7. Now a kick to the back of Walter. Apollo Crews talking some trash to the Ring General as he gets up to his feet. And Apollo Crews with a lariat. Apollo Crews with another lariat. And now Apollo Crews jumping clothesline in the corner there. Apollo Crews off the ropes, ducks a line. And Apollo Crews that jumping clothesline to Walter, and he kips up that jumping lariat into the kip up from Apollo Crews. But wait, no. Walter reversing Apollo Crews there. Chop to the chest. Walter going for the last symphony. But no. Apollo Crews able to shift his weight in a DDT. Spiking The ring get it out on the top of his head, and now Apollo off the ropes went for an elbow drop, but Walter's able to get up, and Walter with that shotgun drop kick sending Apollo Crews back in the neck first into the bottom turnbuckle, and now Walter's begging Apollo Crews to bring it to him. This is what I meant here, the taunting of the ring general, and now Walter picking up Apollo Crews, but wait, no, get looking for that last symphony again. Apollo Crews slips out the back and a chop block to the knee. And Apollo Crews trying to keep on the offense here. Apollo Crews went for that deadlift German suplex, but Walter's able to fight out. Walter grabbing him again, not going for the last symphony that time, a running power slam instead. Hooking the leg, does Walter cover here? 1, 2, kick out of 2 by Apollo Crews, and Walter's a bit beside himself. He can't believe Apollo Crews is still in this fight. And now Walter just a knee drop there to Apollo Crews. Now Walter calling Apollo Crews up to his feet here. The ring general shot to the midsection, chops now, just a clubbing series of strikes, and now gets him in a Boston Crab, just putting all of his body weight onto the lower back with that Boston Crab, as now Walter just lets go. May have been losing his grip there, was the ring general, choosing to let go instead of having to fight for his grip. And oh my god, Apollo Crews caught him with a knee. But Walter oh no, Walter death Valley driver off the top, and Walter with a stomp to the head for good measure, and just dropping his weight across the lower body of Apollo Crews again, but Apollo Crews catches him with an enziguri off the ground. And Apollo Crews trying to get back in this fight, but Walter once again grabbing Apollo Crews up, and once again that Death Valley driver in the center of the HCPW ring. And now that knee drop, but no, Apollo Crews able to move out the way. Apollo Crews went for that bicycle kick, but Walter moves out the way, dodging that grab and a drop kick from Apollo Crews, and both men are down. Global Championship on the line. Apollo Crews back to his feet first, but Walter's right back there with him. Walter got up quicker. Wait a minute. Other effing bomb from Apollo Crews to the ring general. And now wait a minute, belly to belly, no. Walter gets fingers in the eyes of Apollo Crews, but Crews blocking that last symphony again, and a back suplex from Apollo Crews. But Walter gets that knee to the head, that knee to the temple, and Walter to the middle rope. Walter calling Apollo Crews to his feet. Walter, wait a minute, shotgun drop kick, no. Apollo Crews moves out the way, and Apollo Crews dragging Walter up. Power bomb from Apollo Crews, cover hooking the leg. 1, 2, no, not even a 2 count, just a 1 count on the ring general, trying to pin him with his own move. The power bomb, which we saw beat Bryan Danielson. The official getting in the way of Apollo Crews. Couldn't quite go for what he wanted to there, but got it. Walter with a lariat anyway, and Apollo Crews taunting on the bottom rope there. Walter a bit stunned that Apollo Crews didn't take so long taunting, but is able to get a headbutt on Apollo Crews. Now calling Crews back up to his feet. The ring general, chop to the chest. No, Apollo Crews able to block. Apollo Crews maybe looking for the German suplex. Walter able to dodge. Walter now striking combination to Apollo Crews, ending in that thrust kick to the face of Apollo Crews, calling him up to his feet again. Overhead chop. Body shot and a lariat from Walter, as now Apollo Crews gets up in the corner. Walter across the ring, just driving his knee into the face of Apollo Crews. The ring general. It's not pretty offense, but it gets the job. Double weight Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews went for the super kick. Not able to get it again. Walter and Apollo Crews jogging for position. Lariat. My God, burning lariat from Walter to Apollo Crews. My apologies there. Counted 2, but Walter, I think Apollo Crews got the shoulder up barely, and Walter couldn't quite believe it. Overhead chop. Went for another chop. No. My apologies. I went for a spine buster, but Walter was able to get the fingers in the eyes. But Apollo Crews able to get that bicycle kick, and now a standing shooting star press. Holy fuck. Those German suplexes we saw last week. The 3 Germans in a row. There's 1. There's 2. My God. And wait a minute. Here's German number 3. Apollo Crews, he's got this in the bag. Apollo Crews, he's looking for it. He's looking for the cruise control. That spin out power bomb. Back suplex, spin out into the power bomb. Sit out style. He's got it here. 1, 2. No, Walter kicks out at 2. Apollo Crews can't believe it. Apollo Crews is staring at Walter in disbelief. Apollo, you gotta go for something. Apollo, you gotta go for... What is Apollo Crews thinking here? Apollo Crews to the top rope. Walter is crawling towards the ropes. Apollo Crews is on the top rope. What could he be thinking here? Apollo Crews is hesitating. Apollo Crews, wait for 50 splash. No! Walter moves out the way. Walter moves out the way. Apollo Crews crashed and burned. Last Symphony. Last Symphony to Apollo Crews. No! 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 Damn it! The Ring General retains the Global Championship. God fucking damn it! Apollo Crews, if he didn't hesitate so long off the 450, we could have had a new global champion. Walter was down. Apollo Crews doubted his own abilities at the end, and Walter took advantage. Walter took advantage of Apollo Crews. Folks, we're out of time.